Good afternoon, beautiful people. Good afternoon. Let's get ready to rock. Woo, PJ! Caprice is in the house. Let's get ready to rock. Today we're going to talk about how to deal with negative or jealous people. So if you're just tuning in, you might have just come off of the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. You can always put in an application if you want to be a platform speaker, if you want to collaborate with other successful, happy people. Hello, Dad. Dad Dirty Southern is in the house. Welcome. Today's subject is how to deal with negative or jealous people, and we are going to keep this under 15 minutes because my 79-year young father is in the house, and I promise you he is going to keep me on topic and keep me on time. So are you guys ready to rumble? Be Your Dream is in the house. Tamara is in the house. Paul Hobbs is in the house. I want to apologize to anybody that I do not reach out to. Wayne is here. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I am already seeing hearts. This is going to be good, and this is going to be finished in 15 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to owe my dad a cheeseburger and french fries if I don't finish on time. Memphis is in the house. Memphis is in the house, and they're playing the Auburn Tigers. Memphis and Auburn playing in Birmingham. They got a little bowl action going on, baby. So any of you footballers out there, because there is football in our veins, baby. So let's get on topic, shall we? Tonight is a subject that basically we all have to face whether we like it or not, and that is how to deal with negative or jealous people. The reason I have that topic, it's real simple. For 2 hours today, people from all over the world have given their time and their resources to explain to you what has worked for them to successfully deal with negative or jealous people. Yes. So Wayne is definitely seeing, yes, negative and jealous people is a high conflict with them. Tamara's in the house. She knows about high conflict. Keiko's in the house. That's Michael with the K. Also, hello, all of you replay broadcast people. I want to welcome you to this broadcast. I guess I should stop long enough. Good afternoon, Nappy Patch, and actually say who I am, right? My name is MarvinLeBlanc, and I am a professional speaker. I am an entrepreneur. I own 3 separate businesses since about 1978. I do have an Amazon best-selling book. The name of it is called Come Hell or High Water, Life Lessons from Hurricane Katrina. And just in 30 seconds or less, you get to end up with a book that happens to become a bestseller. Even if you don't know how to write, which was me, all you have to do is lose an office, lose 9 employees, lose 70% of your income after Hurricane Katrina, lose a house, and at age 43, when you thought you had the world by the butt, you become homeless and have to depend on your family for support and having a roof over your head. Can anybody really relate to what that pain might be like? So my message as I go across the country, I am a sales coach, I am a business coach. I have a coaching while commuting program for any of you that want to have extra information. I commute 2 hours a day, and so in that commute, people hire me and allow us to have private conversation and not get interrupted. So that's a little bit about me. Now, for the rest of the time, I want to talk about you in a positive way. I want you to leave with a couple of action items. Daniel Roberts is in the house, a world-famous pianist. That is a classical pianist is amongst you. So if you would, you should go over there to Daniel 87 Roberts and follow him. He is a giver. And so anytime I see a giver pop up on the screen and I know that they are givers, I am going to stop and suggest for you to follow that person, because part of what we're talking about tonight has to do with dealing with negative or jealous people. And the fact is, here's another one, Mark, Melville68. His name is Mark. Follow him. He's a giver. He also knows more about sound systems than I will ever learn. So follow Mark, Melville68. He's a wealth of knowledge. Cal Boogie's in the house. Cal Boogie 1227, welcome. Good to see you again. So here we go, Mark. How to deal with negative or jealous people. This is notes, guys. This is good stuff. Write these notes down, okay? Don't let these notes go to the wayside, all right? Use these notes after we get off. The number one way to deal with negative or jealous people is to not have time for them. So how can you not have time for them? Oh my God, Amy Hackett Jones is here, y'all. Are you guys following Amy Hackett Jones? She's already done a TEDx talk. Are you kidding me? Go to Amy Hackett Jones and follow her. I promise you, she's a giver, and she's going to talk on a subject that's pretty close to tonight's subject. Tonight's subject is how to deal with negative or jealous people. Her main subject in one word is happiness. Okay, I haven't ever met anybody that said, "Oh no, don't give me any more of that happiness. Oh, I'm just too happy. Matter of fact, I just want to be miserable and pissed off." No, nobody healthy wants to be miserable and pissed off. Okay, so follow Amy Hackett Jones. So number one on how to deal with negative or jealous people is not have time for them. What I'm saying to you is you can't give to negative and jealous people if you're sharing your life with other givers. So here's the deal, guys. There's givers and takers in your life, right? Well, givers and takers is a whole lot like a checking account where you have to make deposits and withdrawals. And so all I'm saying is I try to spend my time around people that make deposits in my life, and then I try to spend my time making deposits in their life. And so both parties are going in the same direction up. Okay, if you have a dreamer right here, and then we have a non-dreamer over here, what happens is every relationship, whether it's personal or professional, it's called the rubber band in a relationship. And so if you have a dreamer and someone constantly growing, and then you having someone over here that's always sucking hind tit and they're always being negative. By the way, I'm not being trashy mouth when I said sucking hind tit just now. If you haven't grown up on a farm or you haven't been around anybody, you might think I just said something nasty, but I didn't. Sucking hind tit means that in the animal husbandry world, if you got cats or pigs or cows, okay, let's say example on pigs, if a pig is a runt of the litter, well, he's sucking hind tit, and what that means is he's got the last tit that has the least amount of milk and nutrition in it. So sucking hind tit is an animal husbandry term. And so if you're around a lot of people that suck hind tit, they're a bunch of weak, negative people. Now, here's something I didn't know when I was younger, Cal Boogie. This is good stuff. I'm just giving it to you real like I do every time, right? What I didn't know when I was younger, in my 20s and my 30s, is I used to say, well, I'm an optimistic person, and negative people are not going to get me down. I want you to listen to me. I don't want you to make this mistake out there, guys. Okay? Negative people will suck the life juice out of you. Negative people do have a lot of power. Negative people do let off a huge negative charge. Now, in my science class, we had a negative charge and we had a positive charge, and the negative and the positive kind of outweighed each other. Y'all all had that same science class. Well, for a long time, I thought, well, negative and positive, they'll balance out. Y'all, I don't like this part because it doesn't go with my talks and the speeches that I give at national conventions. But here's the deal. at this point in my life, I think negative charge is more powerful than positive charge. Y'all feeling me, Cow Boogie? You feeling me, Tamra? You feeling me, Mark? So if positive charge is not as powerful as negative charge, I am saying that the positive people that are in this room, I am saying that the dreamers that are in this room, I am saying that my 79-year-old father, who is still a difference maker, who is in this room, I am saying we have to work harder at our craft. We have to work harder at being considerate. We have to work harder at being patient with negative, jealous, non-dreaming frickin' people that are in our life. And sometimes those negative people that are in our lives happen to be family members, okay? You might even be stuck married to a loser, and they may never come out of it. There, I said it. It's possible somebody's in the room right now married to some frickin' non-dreamer, okay? So here's the deal. You have to fight that negativity. You have to continue to do what? Oh, Marvin, don't talk to me about that personal growth stuff. Really? Do I have to read every day, Miss Charlotte? Yes, Miss Charlotte. You have to read every day. I have to learn every day. Or you're not going to give that same talk about turning off that damn television and turning off TV and getting into PD, right? PD, as in personal development. Yes, I'm going to talk about it. Okay? You're not going to be on the red carpet at Broadway, and they're not doing a damn thing to help you put money in your pocket. Okay? Now, don't be out there all stuck in entitlement when you could have had the choice to be stuck in empowerment. Okay, those words are pretty close, but they're a hell of a lot different. There's a big difference between entitlement and empowerment. So go look that up. That might be some homework. But the number one way that we can fight through this negativity and these jealous people is that we need to realize that those people are beasts. Negative, jealous people are beasts. And beasts love to be fed. Thank you for putting that down, Amy. Welcome, AJ Santonio, to the room. Yes, negative, jealous people like to be fed. They're beasts. And so, what's my advice? I ain't saying this is easy, but I am saying it's possible. Here's the advice. Write this down. You might want to stick it on your purse or wallet. Here's the advice. Don't feed the beast. Don't feed the beast. Every time that you're constantly having to deal with that and you placate them and you try to help them with their emotions, okay, don't feed the beast. Okay, that's number one. Or number two. I already told you about the negative charge and the positive charge. That's why you got to spend your time in positive charge, okay? I was once playing around a golf in the last couple of months with a retired NOPD cop, and he was all negative. It was a beautiful day. It's very hard for me to get on a golf course. I work about 6 days a week, not because I have to, but because I love to, all right? And he's being all negative on the course. I told him, I said, man, dude, you got to get your shit together. Okay, we're not going to spend 4 hours out here and you be negative. Oh, hell to the no, baby. All right. Y'all hear that? Man, I ain't got to spend 4 hours of my day with somebody negative. That's bullshit. That's 4 hours of my life. So either he had to get it together or he was going to have to walk back to the clubhouse. Are y'all feeling me? Thanks so much for those hearts. Thanks so much for those hearts. Okay, 4040's in the house. Thanks so much for coming in here. Thanks so much for sharing that with that little Periscope person. It's not a Periscope man. It's not a Periscope woman. Let's be politically correct. Gotta be politically correct. Oh yeah, man. Okay. So here's the deal. What are you going to do differently? Are you going to feed the beast of those negative, jealous freaking people? No. You know why? Because you're worth more. You're worth more. You're worth it. Can somebody say that down there? I am worth it. I am worth it. I am enough. Yes, Daniel, you definitely are worth it. Yes, Tamara, I am worth it. Correct. Okay? Breathe your heart out. As Amy Hackett Jones says, tell us how you say it, Amy. Breathe from your heart. Tell us, I'm going to feed my worth. Yes. So be your dream. How do you feed your worth? Okay. You make choices like Marvin LeBlanc. You find the right spirit and you get your butt in alignment with people that are going in the right direction. Okay. By the way, y'all see my little lights up here? Okay. So my team members surprised me and put up some Christmas lights. And so other people might say, oh, no, well, that's tacky. That's not professional. Well, screw those people. They don't know me. I love tacky lights. I love this right here, okay? I love my lights. Does anybody else love my little tacky lights? Yeah. And certainly, hey, I appreciate that. I think you should read my book, mainly because it's going to change your life, but not if you don't make the right choice. Okay, if you read anything, by the way, not just my book, and you read it with the wrong attitude, it's not going to happen for you. Okay, so let's go on to my next point. Now that I see these people in here, see, here's the thing, guys, on Periscope. All right, here, I see names, and when I see these names, I think of previous experiences that I've had with all of these names. And so here's the secret. My broadcasts are never as good if you're not here. You make the broadcast. That's what Periscope is. It's when we're viewing and sharing with the rest of the people what it is that we see. It's not just about our message. It's about communicating with all of these people that I have personal relationships with. Okay? Do y'all understand how important that is? We're in a world where hardly anybody knows the name of their freaking next door neighbor. Okay? I know people all over the world because of Periscope, and yet I haven't even broadcast 100 times. Do y'all understand how powerful that is to be connected spiritually and emotionally to the right people? Listen, I know there's a lady on here right now from England. That lady, it's got to be midnight, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's still here. And I am so honored for that. I am so honored. I don't take that for granted. I want to inspire you. Okay, so I can't motivate you, but I can inspire you to do something different, to make a different choice. Inspire means to what? To breathe in. To breathe in. And so my dad just said my time is up. But Dad, could you give me 5 more minutes and I don't have to give you $15 or a cheeseburger and french fries on Saturday? Can you give me 5 more minutes? Because you see, I saw your name and I got fired up. So Amy has said on here, inspire means in spiritus. In spiritus, breathe from the heart. Yes. Okay. So I want to tell you one other little story. Okay? The other story is this. When those negative people come at you, I want you to do a couple of things. First, I want you to listen to Amy Hackett Jones. Amy Hackett Jones says one of her techniques is she allows that person to vent and lets that person spew out all that negativity. And then at the right moment, you know what she does? Now I'm saying this takes character, okay? Amy Hackett Jones is a woman of courage, okay? Okay, it takes 20 or 30 seconds of courage. I didn't say it's all easy. Life's not easy. Matter of fact, life is kind of risky. Last I heard, we're not even getting out alive. Yeah, we're not even getting out alive. So if we're not getting out alive, why are we going to put up with all those negative people poo-pooing all on our parade? No, we're going to listen to Amy Hackett Jones. You know what she does? She lets them finish, and then she stands up. And she gives him a big hug, y'all. Y'all feeling me? She gives him a big hug. She's not weaker. All right? She's stronger. But because she just gave them a big hug. She just loved them right through all of their hate, right through all of their bullshit, right through all of their crap. She just loved them through it. So can you do that? Can you just love them through it? And then I want to end with this. I want you to write this down. I want you to be a gladiator with a metal shield. I want you to be a gladiator with a metal shield. What are you talking about? In medieval times, whenever the shield was invented, originally, whenever they invented that shield, arrows would be shot into a wooden shield. And it worked for a while until too many arrows came in and it would disintegrate the wood. And then the soldier was left without a shield and would get killed. And then as time went on, they created the same shield that you have seen, the same shield that a Roman soldier had, but it was made out of metal. And so then whenever the arrows would inevitably continue to fly, because that's what man does, we constantly fight instead of spending time constantly loving. When the metal arrow would fly, the metal, because it was made out of metal, unlike wood that disintegrates and splinters, when it would hit the metal shield, the arrows would deflect, and the soldiers with the shields went on and won. They went on and lived. And so what I am asking you to consider, because I can't make you do anything, I can only inspire you to think of the gladiator with the metal shield. So when that negative person comes in with all their caustic attitude, and those jealous people come in with all of their pomp and circumstance, most of the times they're jealous because they wouldn't put in, oh, well, Marvin, you're so lucky. Man, that's such a crock of shit. All of y'all that know me know damn good and well it ain't about luck with me. Now, don't y'all know that? No, luck is what happens when opportunity meets preparation. Okay, I've been at this a while, y'all. Okay, I throw myself literally into the lives of other people. That's my obsession. I'm other-centered. Are you other-centered? Guess what? You're not an animal. You can be other-centered, and you can learn to wear that gladiator shield, that metal shield, that deflects those negative and jealous people. So that's my message tonight. And Dad, if you still want me to buy that cheeseburger and french fries because I went over 15 minutes, rumor has it I got enough money to buy that for you. So I thank all of you. I appreciate your time. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. There's also, anytime you need me, there's people out here that are watching this that are not feeling confident enough to even make a comment. And so for all of you, I want you to know, you always can reach out to me in a private email. My private email, please watch the replay. I strongly recommend it, Nelcha. Thank you, Tamara. Tamara, you knocked it out the park, girl. Okay, Cal Boogie, you still dream, baby. You're in ATL, aren't you, Cal Boogie? I want you to always remember, when you need me, you can email me directly at MarvinLeBlancSpeaker@gmail.com. That's MarvinLeBlancSpeaker@gmail.com. And within 48 hours, if I'm alive, I will respond to you privately. So that's my message tonight. Mark, pay attention to Mark. One night he's going to show you how he releases monarch butterflies out into the environment. Be a dreamer. I want you to understand I love you. When you're alone, remember, You're never alone. I'm with you. I pray for you. I love you. Good night, everybody. I'm Marvin LeBlanc. And as always, I end wishing you three things. I wish you peace. I wish you love. And as always, I wish you gumbo. From South Louisiana, I'm the Cajun Rambo, Marvin LeBlanc. Good night, y'all. Thanks so much, Miss Charlotte. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you, Amy. Sleep good tonight, Amy. Bye-bye.